It's time for the livest interactive sports talk show in Ohio. This is Down to the Wire 513.
Oh, Flyman Rand.
Yo.
What's going on?
Down to the Wire 513, episode 234. Flyman Rand, the Terran man.
What's going on, people?
How everybody feeling, man?
Man, it's bittersweet day. It was a good day, but bittersweet with the news we're gonna touch on and start show off. But yeah,
very, very, man. I'm feeling good. Like I said, me personally, I'm feeling good. But like I said, the situation that's going on in the world, man, it's just so fucked up right about now, man. We talked about this before we came on the air, man. We just talked about this exact subject matter last show. The start of last show.
Started last week, man. Started off last week with the unfortunate active shooting situations in Buffalo, Houston, I believe, in California.
Yep.
And unfortunately, started off this week with another unfortunate situation, another active shooter situation. This time in a elementary school
in Uvalde, Texas. About a couple of miles outside of San Antonio. 19 children, bro. Like,
yeah, 19 like babies, basically, man, which is crazy. And a teacher, I believe, as well.
Mm-hmm. It's fucked up world. It's fucked up world we live in, though. Like,
yeah, fucked up world we're living in, man. It's sickening. It's like very, very disheartening, man. You know, it's like you think, wow, you know that places and schools are more prepared for this stuff these days, but it's still like kind of impossible to prevent this kind of stuff from happening with the current situation that we kind of have with everything going on, you know.
Yeah, man. Honestly, man, growing up, we talking about a little bit off air, bro. Like, we never had to deal with, at least me, like going to school, I never had a fear of like a motherfucker coming in and shooting the place up. Like I said, most we had growing up was bomb threats. Motherfuckers call and say we gonna blow the bomb in the building or whatever.
Yeah, we had that a lot. We had the bomb threats a lot. We had a threat of a shooting once when I was in elementary school, and ever since that, I did have it back in my head, like, damn, like someone really come up here and like just shoot everything up. Ever since that incident, we had somebody spray paint on our school that it's gonna kill all the niggas in the school, and I was like, shit, it's racially driven. It's possible, you know. I thought it was just gonna happen, so I didn't go to school that day for sure. But and it didn't happen, thankfully. But ever since then, I kind of had it back in my head that it's possible, and people do feel that way, you know. Unfortunately, but you know, people do feel that way.
Just what kind of sick motherfucker you gotta be to wake up and say, I'm gonna kill some kids, bro?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was talking to my wife about. Like, I don't understand. I can't wrap my head around why you would want to harm innocent children. Like, I have no idea why you want to do that to innocent people in general. Like, just random people. Like, even if you were just evil hearted, like, why would you? It's innocent people. Like, if somebody did something to harm you, then I could fathom you possibly want to do something. So I still wouldn't want to kill anybody personally, but I can see you having an emotion of you wanting to feel like you want to kill somebody if they kill someone you love or did something to someone you love. I can see someone having an emotion, but for someone who never interacted with you at all, you don't know them from the next person, and you go kill them, it's just crazy to me, man. I can't wrap my head around it. I can't understand someone that would do that.
Sick individual, man. And like I said, I got the news yesterday, and like I said, bro, that shit it just hurt, because I mean we don't have kids, but we got nieces and nephews, bro. And it's like, bro, like my nephew he's gonna be in kindergarten next year, bro. And like, I can't imagine like him having to deal with that shit, bro. Like,
I just came from a preschool graduation. The kids going to first grade, I think. As first grade, or kindergarten, I guess it was then. They're going to first grade. whatever level that is going to going to first grade. And I was the whole time I'm sitting there like, damn, like just thinking about those kids that got murdered yesterday. I couldn't keep my head off. I could keep my mind off of it. It was just crazy seeing these kids, being able to proceed in life and have those kids have their life taken away like that. It puts life into perspective. It's you don't think about often, but it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
We about to play a clip here, man. Steve Kerr had a very powerful message. He stated yesterday, man. Pretty much sums up how we feeling. Cause I'm a person shit's fucked up, but I'm not good at like expressing other than just saying it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Steve, but what we about to play right now is basically how I feel. Me and Rand both feel about the situation, about this everything Steve Kerr is about to say. So, here we go.
I'm going to talk about basketball. Nothing's happened with our team in the last 6 hours. We're going to start the same way tonight. Any basketball questions don't matter. Since we left shoot-around, 14 children were killed 400 miles from here, and a teacher. And in the last 10 days, we've had elderly black people killed in a supermarket in Buffalo. We've had Asian churchgoers killed in Southern California, and now we have children murdered at school. When are we going to do something? I'm tired. I'm so tired of getting up here and offering condolences to the devastated families that are out there. I'm so tired of I'm tired of the moments of silence. Enough. There's 50 senators right now who refuse to vote on H.R. 8, which is a background check rule that the House passed a couple of years ago. It's been sitting there for 2 years. And there's a reason they won't vote on it, to hold on to power. So I ask you, Mitch McConnell, I ask all of you senators who refuse to do anything about the violence and school shootings and supermarket shootings, I ask you, are you going to put your own desire for power ahead of the lives of our children and our elderly and our churchgoers? Because that's what it looks like. It's what we do every week. So I'm fed up. I've had enough. We're going to play the game tonight, but I want every person here, every person listening to this to think about your own child or grandchild or mother or father or sister, brother. How would you feel if this happened to you today? We can't get numb to this. We can't sit here and just read about it and go, well, let's have a moment of silence. Yeah, go Dubs, Come on, Mavs, let's go. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go play a basketball game. And 50 senators in Washington are going to hold us hostage. Do you realize that 90% of Americans, regardless of political party, want background check, universal background check? 90% of us, we are being held hostage by 50 senators in Washington who refuse to even put it to a vote, despite what we, the American people, want. They won't vote on it because they want to hold on to their own power. It's pathetic. I've had enough.
Yep.
Well said, man. Well said.
Steve Kerr basically summed it up, man. And honestly, at times like this, man, I wish like how we did. And so, like today is the 2-year anniversary of the tragic death of George Floyd, too, man, which is crazy. And it happened around like
crazy,
all the time. I wish, man, like how we were back in the pandemic, man, because like something has to be done. Like he said, games still gonna play tonight, like arena playoff games going on right now, arena like full of fans and everything. Stuff to distract us, bro. Like last week started talking about the show, talk about the Buffalo shooting, and like I haven't heard nothing more about the shooting. Like it's like everything went back to like the world went back to normal.
Pretty much, man. Like every once in a while, I'll see a post on Twitter or Instagram with the names and ages of the people, but that's pretty much it, man. That's how they have this program to do. They have this program to get right back to life. They don't want us to stop and think of ways to improve this, and they don't want us to stop and actually coordinate and start organizing ways to stop this, man. Because like Steve Kerr said, it's all about power and money.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, all about power and money. It's these companies. If it's very public knowledge, just look it up. You can see who owns these companies.
So
You can see who they back and what they put money towards and whose campaigns they back. And it's all public knowledge. So you can definitely see this.
So I definitely, like I said, I'm with Steve Kerr. Everything he said is exactly how I feel. Mitch McConnell, all the senators, man, enough of y'all bullshit, bro. Like enough is enough, bro.
Like, I would agree, man. Don't you make enough money off selling guns to foreign countries for wars and selling guns to America for wars? Like, don't you get enough money off that? Like, why do you want to sell guns to people who don't need to have guns?
And why the fuck do you need to sell a AR-15 to anybody? AK,
Who needs that? Who needs that?
Exactly.
Who needs that?
I won't say for. I mean, everybody will say for protection. Yeah, okay, yes, you may need a gun for protection, but you don't need a fucking AK or AR-15, bro.
Yeah, and I get the people that say, what if the government turns on us? You don't want them to have all the powerful guns. I get that too. But if you're that worried about having the government turn on you, then you probably shouldn't live in this country.
Exactly.
To be honest with you.
Exactly.
Go to Canada. Canada is very different than it is here. It's kind of the same, but it's different as far as the way that the country's ran. So if you feel that way, just leave, man. It's not gonna be. They're not gonna change their ways. They're still gonna be the way it is. There's people still gonna vote for it, but they want to vote for it and stuff. So if you're that scared of the government turning on you, which I'm not opposed to. I'm not pro government at all. I'm actually anti government. But if you think the government's gonna turn on you for some reason, then hey, you probably should be here.
In fact, and honestly, no matter where you go, any government can turn on you anytime.
Exactly. Like, no matter where you go, if the government wants you, they're gonna get you. So
man,
keep that in mind. You're not free no matter where you are.
So we here want to send our rest in pieces, our condolences, thoughts and prayers, healing energy with the families. Tragic situation, man. And I said, I just can't wrap my head just knowing like my nephew isn't here no more because a motherfucker like shot him. Like,
yeah, random person. He never did that to nobody. I couldn't imagine that either, man. So, yeah. That's something got to change, man. Something got to change. This ain't happening in other countries.
Facts.
It's supposed to be the best country in the world, right? We're not behaving like it.
Not acting like it. Maybe shit. I don't know. All right, man. Let's try to transition into some sports, man. Appreciate y'all holding it down for us during that segment. But like I said, that was on our hearts. We couldn't start the show no other way because fucked up situation, man.
Had to touch on it, man. Had to.
The NBA playoffs, fortunately, it's going on. It's going on right now. Miami, Boston is tied 2-2. Dallas, they forced a game 5. Actually, look like it's gonna get swept. We'll start with that series first. Dallas and Golden State.
All right.
Since last time we talked, I know you and Doc hopped on yesterday.
We hopped on IG Live yesterday. We did a little. It was tied, I think 16-16 or 19-19. I forget what it was, but we picked the winner. We both picked Golden State. We were wrong. Well, we both did say that if Golden State won, it would be like 8 or 10. But if Dallas won, it'd be a blowout. We was right about that. It was a blowout, and then it got close toward the end, but it was a blowout for the most part.
So just up to the series, up to this so far, like why has Golden State been so dominant in this series, in your opinion?
I think their versatility as far as on offense and defense, man. They have different bodies to throw at Luka, which kind of threw him for a loop in game 2 or 3. I forget what game it was, where he had like 24 points or whatever his lowest total was in his playoff history for him. I think that, and I think they're better at shooting threes. It's a 3-point shooting contest. Golden State is saying We're going to bank on Dallas's role players not being able to hit a high enough percentage of these shots to beat us, and it's working. They're missing a lot of open threes.
Yeah, it's just honestly for me, it's just like this form of basketball, and I know a lot of analysts have been saying it, and a guy actually I work with, he mentioned the other day on there. It's like honestly, like, bro, these conference finals games, bro, have been like lackluster, like boring.
I would agree.
Boring to watch. Because like they say, it's because like the league is so three ball heavy. Any team at any time can get hot from three, hit 6 in a row or whatever, and then they got a big ass lead, and the other team just can't catch up.
We've seen it in both series, where either a team has a big lead and loses it quick because the other team hits a lot of threes come back, or vice versa. Like you said, a team just pulls way too ahead. It's like it's boring at this point. I turned the channel. I ain't gonna lie, I turned it and watched something else. I started watching other shit. Go back to YouTube or watch some YouTube videos. Some shit. I turned.
But I feel like Dallas lost this series in game 2. Honestly, I mean, I know we all picked Golden State to win the series, but if Dallas had any chance of an upset, like them blowing that lead in game 2, or like you said, that first half, bro, they was hit everything,
hitting everything, man. That's the thing with Dallas. They're very streaky, man. Like that's why yesterday when we was in the group chat, and Doc was like, it's over. He says it's gonna be blowout. I was like, I didn't say this, but I was thinking like in my head, like, man, Dallas blow some leads real quick. I ain't say it though, but I was like, yeah, that's why when it was 8-point game, I texted the eyes, like text the eye one, like, man, I knew it was gonna happen. I ain't say it, but I knew it was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna be a comeback. I didn't know if it was gonna come back and win, but I knew it was gonna be a comeback at some point. Because Dallas, they get streaky and they keep shooting threes. They'll keep shooting them. They'll keep shooting them, They'll miss, and go stay, keep shooting them too. Now they'll start making them.
Yeah, man.
It honestly falls down to the law of averages.
What do you think of last night about Steve Kerr? Because like I said, the team that came back wasn't the starters. He cut it. They got down to 8. Then he bring the guy starters back in.
No, he cut it down to 8, and then Dallas called a timeout, and Dallas came back and they hit like 2 threes, or they hit like they went like a little 7-2 or like a 5-0 run or some shit. And then he brought back Clay and Steph, I think, or Clay and Draymond, or Clay and somebody came back in after that point, where I thought it was a good decision at that point, because when they were cut it to 8, they called timeout. When they came back to timeout, he left the same people in there. It was the same team that was cut the lead. And then when Dallas did a little run, a team started, fucking up offensively and defensively. Is when he made, changes to put Steph back out there, which I don't blame him for. I would have did the same thing at that point.
Okay. Cause I didn't watch none of the game last night. I was out last night. Like I looked up, it was a blowout. I looked up again, they cut it to 8, but ultimately Dallas won.
Yeah, so he didn't go straight to him after they cut it to 8. He waited till they cut it to 8, and then Dallas made a little run. Then he went back to the big guns, which I thought was a good decision at that point. At that point, they're probably gonna lose if he didn't go back to him. They're gonna probably lose regardless at that point. So it's like, why not put Steph back in here? At that point, they hadn't played for a while at that point.
Yeah. But I would just say, man, like I said, I got my original statement. Dallas lost the series in game 2. It's just scary to know, like, if Luka had another, like, just a sidekick that's gonna be there every night.
Second star, man.
Like Dallas,
at least guaranteed 20 ball.
Yeah, that like Dallas could be a very scary team.
I agree, man. They need at least a guaranteed 20 ball at home and on the road. At home, probably like a guaranteed 25, 30 on a good night. Like a guy that's when he's high, he can give you 30 on a good night. Well, they got that with Spencer Dinwiddie. He can be that sometimes, but they need that consistently.
He ain't
like
consistent.
At least gonna be 20 at home, at least, and at least 25 at home, 20, 23, 25 at home, and at least like 20, 23 on the road, at least.
Or not. I mean, it ain't gotta be that, but like when they're like I said, when they're doubling Luke like they are now, sending everybody at him, somebody go get you a bucket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they need that. They need like a different go-to scorer, like an alternate go-to scorer.
Mm-hmm. That's the only thing Dallas is missing. I think Mark Cuban, they got a good thing in place. Not saying Tim Hardaway Jr. is that, but I know he's a bucket.
Facts. The fact that they didn't have him was crazy.
The whole time he's out with a knee injury. So I'm interested to see how they're gonna do with him coming back next year. So we'll see with that. But yeah, this series is over at 5. Like I said, they got a game, but it's a wrap at 5.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. The next game is gonna be over. Next game, Golden State should win at home. Jake was good.
What's going on? What's going on with you? Miami Boston is on right now. That commercial I can't give a score update. The series tied 2-2.
Let's look and see the score real quick.
Miami lost game 2 at home. They came back on the road, got game 3.
Big time win.
It was up big, but then shit. Boston came back and got it down to, I believe, like as close as 4. Like that was good. Like
Close to
good.
4. Jaylen Brown was going off. Right now, the score is 11-6. Boston's up. A little over 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
But game 3 was the Bam Adebayo game. I tweeted that night. He must have heard us on Friday because he came out.
We called him out, and he deserved to get called out because being an all-star, being a max player, you gotta show up, bro. You gotta show up.
And he did in game 3, but then game 4.
I think he had like 4 shots again, 3 shots or 6 shots from shit. Bro, what's up, bro? We said shoot the ball. He came out game 2 or game 3?
Game 3 he came out.
Game 3 he came out and had like 8 shots in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have like 6 shots in the whole game 4? Like, come on, man. That was Miami's prime time right there to actually take control of the series. Right now, it's serious. If you ask me, it's still toss up. I think Boston has the better team still. I still think that Boston has more talent on the team. They have better guys. I think better basketball players overall. I think Miami is better coached, better culture wise. They have players that play harder, but talent wise, man, Boston should win this series, man.
No, I agree. For me, I think Miami was just happy they regained home court. Mm-hmm. That's what it was like to me in game 4. I mean, obviously Tyler Hero not playing too, that was huge for him too. But it's almost like them like waving the towel. Like we regained home court. It's cool.
We had this one.
Yeah, we trust our guys back at the crib because like the starters had 18 points, bro, in game 4.
That's what I'm saying. And you call, I was gonna bring it up next. And you call Jimmy a superstar. If you're a superstar, man, you're not letting your starting lineup get fucking 18 points, bro. You're not allowing that to happen.
Facts.
He is not. That's what I'm saying. He's not consistent enough to be a superstar. He's a superstar at times when you need him to be. Sometimes that's a game you need him to be at least a superstar, at least a star. He wasn't even a star in game 4.
Well, no one was a star. Shit, none at all.
What I'm saying, bro. On your team's off nights, your superstars are at least stars, or at least a bright spot at sometimes. He gave you nothing, bro. So I'm so happy that happened, man. I'm so happy. I was like, everybody calling him a superstar. Shut the fuck up, bro. He's not a superstar at all, man. He's not a superstar.
It's one game. It's one game. Superstar.
That's why if you ask me, Tatum was on the cups. He ain't there either because he ain't consistent enough. You gotta be consistent, man. Consistency is key to superstardom.
But
if you ask me, Tatum is not there either. He's there.
I told that to Doc though. We did the IG on Sunday. No, man, it was IG on Sunday. He called me after game. And
he called me too. They talked to you. He called me. Yeah.
Because he was like Tatum ass, bro. And I was like, I was like, yeah, game 3, but watch the game 4 he come out and drop 40.
You gotta be consistent though, bro. That's what we're saying. Like he's not ass, but to be a superstar, he's ass. That's the same thing for Jimmy. To be a superstar, to be in that level, to be considered a superstar, they're ass. If you compare them to Giannis, to LeBron, to KD, they ass, bro. In those big games.
KD this year not a good.
Okay, this year not good. I'm talking about historically.
Yeah.
Game 6 Clay. Let's talk about that guy. Game 6 Clay now. But those are superstar. That's what superstars do, though. You gotta be consistent, especially in the playoffs, bro. Like you can't have 10-point games, JT. You can't do it, bro. You my guy, but you can't have 10-point games, bro. You can't have. I don't know what Jimmy had game 4, but it wasn't more than 10, probably.
I mean, the whole started at 18.
Started only at 18, so I'm sure he had less than 10, probably. So if you're a superstar, bro, you can't let that happen. So those guys are now while they're very good, they're not there yet. So I think Golden State had a kickball to the championship. If they don't win the championship, it's a problem. Unless they get hurt.
Facts. I agree.
If they don't win a championship, it's a problem.
I agree. I think I
That's
said
like
this,
Boston just start playing on like clicking on all cylinders and just start going off.
I think I said this on the pod. I said Golden State Boston would be the more competitive series, but if it's Miami Golden State, I give Miami maybe 1 at best. But that series is over in 5. No more.
I would agree. I would only think that maybe. Yeah, Boston definitely will be a more competitive, the more fun series to watch too. Miami Golden State wouldn't be as bad as people think it would be. I was one of the ones first like it would be boring, but it wouldn't be as boring because Miami is very good defensively, so it would be fun to watch and see how Golden State try to break that code defensively or offensively on Miami's defense. But I definitely would much rather watch Boston and Golden State. I hate saying that. I want to see Celtics in the championship, man, but. I don't want to see Miami. That's why I tweeted it. Like can we get both teams to lose this series?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just about for Miami. It's like they health is failing them at the wrong time. Like no one is healthy. Hero's not playing it tonight in this game. Yep. Jimmy's still battling a knee injury. He's out there playing, but he missed. Came out of game 3.
Yep, it was questionable for game 4. It was a game time decision for game 4. He warmed up as if he's going to play, but it was still like up in the air if he's going to play or not. So I mean, I will say that he was hurt, but still, bro.
At this point in playoffs, bro, ain't no if you hurt, then don't go out.
Don't play because at this point, everybody is at least a little bit dinged up. So if you don't play, I'm assuming you're not hurt. If you're out there playing, you're gonna get full judgment, bro.
So I'm with you though. Going back to the original, Boston has the better team, but I'm sticking with my original pick though. I think I said Miami in 7, so I'm sticking with that pick. We'll see what happens. Series side 2-2. The best. It's turned into a best of 3 right now.
Wow, you staying with it? All right, hey.
I'm saying,
I would stay with it too. If you picked it originally, stay with it. I think I picked Boston in. I want to say 7. I want to say 6. I don't know how to pick. Boston for sure though.
I'm sticking with it. And honestly, I'm just glad last night because I was thinking about it. I'm glad Dallas extended the series because if Dallas would have got swept last night, boy, these next weeks would have been struggling into that finals, boy. Man,
it would have been hard, long days, hard days. No sports on TV, but like college baseball. I think college baseball World Series. Hard tournaments or conference tournaments on, but I'm boring, bro. Boring.
Something came up in my mention them on Facebook 4 years ago, 2018. Bro, we went through an 8-day stretch with no NBA basketball because the Cavs and Warriors both swept their way to the finals.
Wow.
It was just like, bro, what the fuck was we gonna do?
Yeah. Perfect time. Let's go ahead and we got Doc in here. Hey, what's good?
What's going on, brothers?
What's good, brother? What's good?
Trying to get rebuilt, y'all. I'm just trying to get back right. That's all.
Hey, man. I mean,
medical procedure. We getting old, man. These shots like the NBA players. Golly.
He got to get treatment before he gets on the pod. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Doc couldn't make it before, when you got the hookup, you got to go when the doc says. So
that's facts. That's facts, man. That's facts.
And he got to get right for Miami next week.
Hey, man.
Not next week. June the 11th.
11th. Okay, 2 weeks.
Trevor Bryant fight.
If you're lucky, you might be able to catch a finals game, possibly. You know what I'm saying?
That's rare. No, we all on here hate.
You know what? Go Heat.
It would be like, it would be great. So if they find a way to win, I'm definitely going to a finals game.
Hey, go Heat. We just talking about the series, so go Heat, man.
Yes, it's Daniel Du Bois versus Trevor Bryant. Don King Productions. Should be a good time. June 11th. He has the WBA belt. Trevor Bryant. So
nice, man.
Yeah.
Turn up.
What y'all done hit so far? What we on now? I don't want to interrupt the show. Let's do it.
We just talked about playoffs basically. We talked about both series so far.
Yeah, we was on Boston, Miami right now. How it became a best of 3 right now.
You already hit the Warriors too?
Yeah, yeah.
You hit them, but yeah, you
Let me
you
just say
get
this,
off,
man.
brother.
I'll leave the Warriors alone. We'll hop in the flow of the show. The Warriors lost last night, but they won. And the reason they won is because that was supposed to be, when you blow a team out like that, it's supposed to really take your confidence and, you got the momentum. They got all the momentum. Yeah, we could have won. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had to hit a lucky number 3s. Y'all not going to do that next game. And y'all still almost barely beat us. Y'all suck. That's how they feel. And that's what Clay was probably telling Luka when he was walking out the court. Like, come on, bro. Y'all suck for real.
Like, good job. We gave y'all one.
I'll say, I think their confidence was stolen once they went up 3-0. It's like, all right. So
Well,
like,
they came ready to hoop. So I can't say it was stolen right there and there, but it's like, what I'm saying is, this is supposed to get like, if we can beat them by 30, we can win another game. But it's like, you up 30 and only win, they got cut down to like 6. They don't have no momentum. Even though they won, they don't have a momentum. That's just my take. And then,
either way, it's over in 5. It's over in that game. It's a wrap. That series over with. Like I just told Ray, honestly, I'm glad Golden State didn't sweep them, because then tomorrow we weren't gonna have nothing to watch.
Yeah, facts. and basketball, like what I put in the group, we coming up on that dead period. It's real close.
So shout out to Dallas for standing that, giving us extra night hoop. We needed it.
It's around the corner.
Hey, let me ask you this though, T. You think KD? You always keep saying no. You think KD feeling like, man, I missed my ex yet? You see, looking at his phone like, hey, Steph, I miss you, but I'm deleting the message. I miss you, Steph. You ready to admit that yet?
Yeah, once they win it. I say once they win it.
Come on, he thinking about it right now.
Right now, he probably hoping they lose. He probably like, man, I hope they lose. Come on, Luka. Come on, Luka.
Luka.
Come on, JT. I need you, JT.
Yeah, nah, he ain't open on Luka no more. He just hoping whoever Boston, Miami.
JT, I need you. Come on, JB. Need the J's, man. You need them.
And I think, we'll get to that. Boston, Miami. I don't know who's gonna take this. This is a toss-up. It's a good series.
It's been a crazy series.
You think what's your original pick?
Who, Boston, or did I say Boston? You know,
I think I think me and you both picked Boston. Doc.
Yeah, I think Boston. Tonight is the game for me. Tonight is the game 7. I think whoever wins tonight wins the series. But it's because I think they take the momentum and they keep going. They both had bags, so this is kind of like our tiebreaker game. Literally too. Like, who gonna win? Literally too. Who gonna take the rest?
I think historically, like 82 or 86%. I think 86% of the teams will win Game 5 win the series. So whoever wins tonight probably is gonna win, and most likely, numbers wise, is gonna win the series.
Man, I can't tell you who's gonna win tonight. Whoever the best player on the floor is Jason Tatum, but he don't always play like that.
He ain't consistent enough. We're just talking about it. He ain't consistent enough, man. He gotta be consistently the best player on the court.
And the thing about it is, like, LeBron has bad games. Kobe's has had bad games. Jordan has had, but when his bad games are, you like, bro, you suck. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like, bro, like he not even on the court.
But that last game, he had more turnovers than points. I know I'm hyping it, but like, it was close still, though. He was 3-14 and he had like 7 turnovers.
That's pretty bad. You had more turnovers, you had many shots.
And he faked the injury. That was bad.
Yeah. He pulled the Paul Pierce, man.
He was looking in the camera like,
he pulled the Paul Pierce. Oh, they see this.
They known for that up in Boston. They known for that.
Yeah, man. Him, man. Who did that? Marcus Smart did that shit too. These niggas, man.
I'll tell you what, tonight will be a huge win for Miami. Even though they're at home, but like I said, no Tyler Hero is not playing. Is playing.
That's what I'm saying too, man. Like, Boston has no reason to lose this series. This is Jaylen Brown's 5th Eastern Conference Finals. Jason Tatum's 4th.
That's Jaylen Brown 5th?
Yeah, I believe so. His 5th Eastern Conference Finals, and Jason Tatum's 4th. If it ain't the 4th and 5th, it's the 3rd and 4th, which is still a lot. It's time. If they don't do it this year, maybe it's time to break this up, man. Maybe it's time to explore some different options, man, for different number one or number two. I would probably keep JT over JB. Obviously, I think he's a better player. You know,
Right.
I think
He is.
he's the future number one. I think of a championship team. He can be. And right now is what 17-19 in their first quarter. Like, come on, bro. I said 17 points. Come on, boss. Y'all ain't trying to win. What y'all doing, bro? What y'all doing? I picked y'all to win the series. I don't want y'all to win, but come on, dog. What y'all doing?
Reluctantly, he picked y'all.
What are y'all doing, bro? Because y'all better. Y'all should win easily, honestly. They're going through. Kyle Lowry barely playing. Jimmy got a swollen knee halftime. Tyler Hero
not
out.
playing.
Like, what are y'all doing? They playing with second round draft picks, man. Undrafted players.
Hey, you seen what those people could do last night?
They get mad clock though. It's like, bro, y'all have like prime time niggas playing, bro. They get undrafted players. Y'all got like guys that are going to be Hall of Famers in the future, most likely. Like, come on, dog.
That's been that heat culture all year. Like I said, they've been in these battles all year.
Come on, man. If y'all lose this series,
tough team, though, man.
Y'all deserve well.
They're not an easy out.
They not, and it is going to be a lot of moving parts still with Boss. It is Ime Udoka's first year as head coach. You know,
he's doing a great job, though. I will say,
great job. He's a great coach.
That woman at home helping too. I know she is.
Hey man, that I need alone. Yeah.
What y'all think about the all NBA teams that came out yesterday?
I missed that.
Cap. I don't think it's fair. We got to pull up to you.
I'm about to pull it up here in a minute.
I just saw it this morning, Doc, when I was watching all the little sports shows and shit, man. First team on top of my head.
First team.
Tatum.
Yep.
Go ahead, team.
Tatum, Booker, Jokic, Luka, Giannis. That's your first team.
Where John Moran at?
Thank you. Thank you.
Second team.
Before we say the second team, where's Joel Embiid? And he's here. Go ahead, T.
By the way, Giannis was unanimous first team. Second team, Joel Embiid, Ja Morant, KD, Steph, DeRozan. Third team, Cat, LeBron, Chris Paul, Trae Young, Pascal Siakam.
Shout out Cat first off. Pascal, I don't want to hit on Pascal Siakam. So let me not start there. Joel Embiid should have been first team.
Facts.
I don't care what you gotta do. They should have did
the same way.
You
MVP runner up and you not first team.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit, bro. And he probably should have been an MVP. Giannis, I had no problem there. Giannis probably should have been MVP over Jokic too, if you want to be real. Both those guys should have been MVP over Jokic. Both those guys should have been first team. I guess you can't put the MVP second team, so he should have been first team too. But they should have did two centers. They should have did two. They should have just categorized like the All-Star game.
They did two point guards in the second team.
They should have backcourt and front court. Left of that, they should have did no centers, power forward, small forward, shooting guard. They should have did backcourt and front court.
That's what it is. That's center.
Maybe I missed Devin Booker's season, but it just did not feel like.
No, bro, he should not have been the first team either, man.
Did I miss something?
Like, no, bro. No,
I did. All right, you correct. I'm happy that you said that. I feel like maybe
they probably saying we gotta pick one of them, Chris Paul or Devin Booker. He played more games per book. Like, no, bro, no, absolutely not.
Only reason because they finished with the best record. That's the only reason. How could you lead? How could you not have somebody who on the best team in NBA now first team? I guarantee I
feel like Steph and Ja Morant had a better season than Devin Booker.
Both of them should have been on first team. Book definitely should have made it.
So I'll give the nod to Ja Morant, but
yep, come on. I agree, man. Yeah, I don't know who voted.
I think John's second team is right because, like you just said, he missed a lot of games. That's his.
Did too. But I think they both had a better season than Devin Booker, even with the missing games. That's just my opinion.
I would agree too. And then Book did miss some games too. He didn't miss as much as Dell, but he missed some games too. I just feel like it's too much politics in that shit now. Like, I mean, the vote's gonna come out soon, and that's I want to bring this up too. Kyrie Irving got a vote.
How?
He played 28 or 26 games. How the fuck did he get a vote?
Probably like
Who
really
voted for this guy?
Probably realistically 14 games because he was only playing in half of them motherfuckers.
Let's take man. The votes gonna come out soon. I don't know. They might have came out already who voted for who, but we gonna see who all voted for who got these votes. We gotta do a petition or something to get some of these votes pulled from these people, man. This is crazy. Travesty, man. Basically, waste the vote. You vote for Kyrie Irving, let's waste the vote. Who voted for him? He barely played.
Jalen Rose.
He deserves
I
a vote.
think
Hold up. Did he vote for Kyrie Irving?
Yes, that
No, he don't deserve a vote. Then what the hold up? Jalen Rose voted for Kyrie Irving?
Let me see if I can pull the clip up. It's a clip going on right now. Yes, he admitted on Countdown that he voted Kyrie over Trae Young for third team.
Oh, this guy. That's why he has
I think he was just doing that to I don't see, and that's the problem with the media because he probably did that for personal reasons. But this has to be objective. I know he
come in unbiased. You have to be unbiased, bro. This is why he has to be blocked on Twitter because I come at him for shit like this.
I can't pull it up. I got the audio. Let's see.
I need to fall on the sword because I'm the
I hear
lone
it.
person that voted Kyrie over in third team All NBA.
What?
Yeah, I'm the lone person to do that. Now, I get mesmerized by his talent, but it was a mistake to put him on third team. And I'm glad that didn't cost Trae Young his spot, who deserved it more. So I'm going to own that.
At least he owned that shit. I will say that. At least he owned that shit. But why even vote that?
Talent. You didn't see it that much this year.
That's facts.
Like, at that point, bro,
games and it's like the same. Okay,
you
he's
playing
great.
like fantasy all-star team. You're not playing based off the data.
or even off your eyes. I can deal with the eye test, like, but damn,
I
he
ain't
ain't
gonna lie. I mean, now I'm
He has some games. He has some games.
yeah. Like, he did play. He was good.
When he
baller,
played,
bro,
he
but
was
28
all NBA. When he played, he was all NBA.
28 games of Magic, but it was only 28 games.
Now, when he played, most times he was all NBA when he played, but he didn't even play a third of the season.
Yeah, that's my own thing.
No, dog, no. Or he played a little over a third of the season. No.
And Trae Young, had the most points in the league.
Because he played the most games, I think.
Most assists.
Yeah.
He did end up with the most turnovers as well. But
That's because he
oh
played
well.
most.
You can't have it all.
Yeah, hey, good. All the good comes some bad. But yeah, man, at least he admitted it, and at least he said he's happy he didn't cost Trae Young his spot. But
We got to do.
what
better.
was you drinking that day or smoking on that day, Jalen, to make you vote for Kyrie
He was
Irving?
watching the Kyrie to hit that shot on Steph.
He wasn't watching too. Yeah, he watched 2015 highlights. That's what he was doing. He watched 2015 highlights. Listen to Kyrie Irving on podcast. That's what he was doing. He listened to Kyrie Irving on podcast. That's what he was doing. Yeah, Kyrie's all right. He's pretty funny, man. Let me go ahead and vote for this guy.
Yeah, man, that's hilarious.
That's ridiculous, man. But yeah, overall, man, they gotta find a new way to. I don't want to say a new way because it ain't this bad every year, but this year I feel it's pretty. I won't say bad, but it's mixed up a little bit.
Just do how I like to do in the All-Star game. In the All-Star game, you don't vote for a center no more. Just remove the center word.
Front court, back court. I think both Joel, if you're gonna put Jokic in there, Joel definitely deserves to be in there. And the fact that he didn't get in there, even more of a reason that he feels what he feels. Like, you know, it's whatever.
Yeah,
Because they don't like me at this point. It's nothing I can do to be worthy of their praise at this point. That's how he feels. I don't blame him for feeling that way.
Joel Embiid should have won MVP, man.
He should have. I know I originally said Giannis, but being the first center to lead the league in scoring
Since Shaq.
Since Shaq, like 2000, whatever it was, and go through all the obstacles they had to go through this year, man.
Ben Simmons not wanting to play. Loud to me. I was about to.
James Harden, you know, checking out, trying to be a rapper, trying to be a A&R person for a label. I don't know what he's trying to be these days.
Yeah.
But
James Harden said this is a revenge season coming up. I don't know if that quote was real.
revenge.
Yeah, he said he was tired the last 2 seasons, and this
Tired from what? Staying up all night at the studio?
he said he was overloaded on basketball. I guess.
Nigga, that's on you.
What? Yeah, get out of here. Overload on the basketball. You rarely was even playing that long. You played like second round of playoffs, bro. Now LeBron said that. I understand LeBron said it. He went to the finals like 10 straight years. I get it, bro. But James Harden, bro, come on, dog.
My boy Bronny came and then he did the thing with 2 Chainz and still balled out that season. I ain't trying to hear it, man. You got to take care of your day job.
Hey, man,
Yeah, you know the video he in there with 2.
Oh,
he got his cup. Yeah, that is hilarious.
Hey, that video was hilarious, man.
Be in the studio with Baby and Meek, then shit. They make sure, like I said, make sure your day job is in order. Staying up all night and shit. It's on you.
Hope them credits mean more to them than the ring, because that's all they're gonna have when they get done playing. Some credits, some songs.
Well, he has an
All right.
MVP award, so that matters.
Yo, credits go a long way. They get you paid a long time. So hey,
People don't forget MVP though. Well, that's not
They
true.
do.
People forget MVP all the time.
they do. That's facts.
It depends in the manner that you're winning in. Like people not gonna forget that Derrick Rose won MVP, but I can't tell you what
Yeah.
James Harden. I just know he played well, and I know he.
Do you
won.
remember what year he won MVP? Probably not, huh?
What 2015?
Nah, it was after KD. I think it was 18, right?
What you always know. I'll look
Harden,
it up.
20.
I was 17. Nah, I was 18. I think it went KD,
28,
Russ,
28.
James, right? Damn, when KD, Russ, James, they go like that for real.
2018. He had 32.
I think Steph was in between, wasn't he?
Yeah. I think Steph won in 2015, 16. Yeah,
That's
I think
when
KD's
salty.
14.
Well, I don't know what the award is about. I mean, he was
Yeah.
right, but still salty.
Yeah, I
Like,
think it was Steph, KD, Russ,
I'm tired of these, bro.
Harden.
Now, bro, I feel like I don't know if we said it, but the voters is being lazy now, bro. Yeah, back-to-back MVPs, like Giannis won back-to-back, and now Jokic winning
Yeah,
back-to-back.
that's man, Jokic definitely did not deserve it. Yeah, Harden was MVP
and
2018.
I know this sounds crazy, but it's almost a disservice to Jokic because people hating on him. He did have a good season. You know what I'm saying? It's like
No, it's put him in that elite class where it's like you a 2-time VP, you up there with the
I don't
fucking
think he
like
deserved it.
yeah, like you're not one of those guys, bro.
I'm not only that, but it's just fact, bro. You winning matters. You was a 6th seed.
Yeah.
And he didn't. Well, does it matter? You never know with
Winning matters, bro. Like I said,
But these days, what they do, bro, is they put everything into a fucking machine and they let the machine tell them who should win.
fuck
That's
that.
how you look at it, bro. That's
So
how you
so
looking at it.
it went KD, Steph, Russell, James.
Yeah,
Giannis,
KD, Steph, Russell. Damn, so bro, you got how would you feel if you OKC? You had back-to-back MVPs that ain't on your team no more. You only one on your team. That's fucked up, man. Heartbreaking.
They should have just paid
Heartbreaking.
James Harden, bro. He
Heartbreaking.
wasn't even breaking the bank yet at that point.
I only
He
one
went
I
to
think it was
Houston
like
and
80
did break the
million.
bank, but like that he was gonna get them a hometown discount.
Yeah, they should get what he wanted. Kept it together. Yeah, it went. Yeah, bro. That's great. Well, LeBron, KD, Steph, Russ, James, Giannis, Jokic. They getting lazy.
Fair. All right, bro. So I asked y'all in the group chat, think about who y'all think is the greatest NBA team of all time is. Reason I said that, because I don't know if y'all follow Slam on IG, but they're doing a top 75. They're ranking the greatest teams of all times.
Ooh,
Just-
that's a good idea.
Just some of the teams they got so far. The 03-04 Pistons came in number 46. Last year's Bucks team came in number 51. Dirk's 2010-2011 team number 48. So they're ranking the greatest teams of all time. So I just want y'all thoughts who y'all think is the greatest team of all time is.
That's tough. That's a tough list to make. 75 teams. That's a very tough list to make.
72 and 10. Y'all know what time it is, baby.
Yeah, I think we had discussion a few times on the pod.
We've had it, yeah. 72 and 10 Bulls. And listen, the 73 and 9 Warriors, they just can't be in discussion. You got to win a championship to be the greatest team. You just can't. But
I'm curious if they're gonna have them on there.
they got
Oh
to.
yeah, they're gonna be on there. They're gonna be
They
top
have
5. They're gonna be top 3. They're gonna be top 3. They're gonna be top 3. I think it's gonna be
But for me, you got to win a championship to be one.
yeah,
the
for me,
greatest.
yeah. To be the greatest, you gotta win a championship. I think they probably gonna have that was it 96 Bulls, that 72 and 10? 96, right?
Yeah. 95,
96,
yeah,
96
95.
Bulls on there. They're gonna have probably that Sixers team. I think it was 78, maybe.
Moses.
Moses, Dr. J, and
I think they're gonna have one of the Steph, KD, and Clayton. I think you have to. That was one of the best.
yeah.
rosters.
And then you're gonna have the Lakers. You're gonna have one of the Kobe Shaq Lakers on there. Probably 2,000 Lakers.
Are
on
we
there.
doing like a top 10? Just kind of not any number, just kind of throwing it out there. Yes. No.
He said he said best. I'm just going off of what
think-
somebody
Well,
else-
If we're going top 10, and we're not saying any order, we probably said like 8 teams. You got to throw one of the Heat teams in there as well.
2014 probably.
Yeah, which I don't know which year, but one of them.
Or no, not 2014. I'm tripping. 20.
Ray Allen year. That's
What was
it.
that, 20?
You got to throw one of the because they just
Well, I don't remember.
they had one of the best teams of all time for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure. Talent wise and just overall wise, yeah, for sure. If you're talking about the best team, I would probably have to agree with Doc. I have to go with that Mike Bulls, 96
Go ahead,
Bulls.
T. You a little quiet. You about to tell us something. You tell the Minnesota Vikings got the best team all time.
in the NBA.
I know. I'm just saying.
Nah, but that's what he said. You know what? The Vikings. I'm going to Randy Moss Vikings.
You're like, hold on, wait. The Minnesota Vikings.
I mean, Randy Moss, he was a bad boy on that hoop court too.
In high school, he was bad, man. High school, he was a bad boy.
Oh my God, that's funny.
No, but no, I agree with y'all. And I agree with it. Like I say, you can't like the Bulls team. How can you not have them? How can you not say they're the best team overall? They done it for the entire season. For me, number 2.
Who
No,
they beat?
number
Who they beat in the championship that year? Just before you go for
I
it,
think it was
the
Utah,
Bulls.
right?
I thought it was Houston.
Nah, that was Seattle.
Was 72 and 10,
Oh,
95,
Seattle.
96, or 90, 96, 97?
I think it was 95, 96.
I think it was
Are
95,
you
96.
sure it's not Houston? Because they beat Utah back to back, 96, 97, 97, 98.
Nah, they never played Houston in the championship.
Yeah, Houston won. They're
I meant to say, what's it, the Suns? That's what I meant to say.
Nah, Suns was
That was
93.
94. 93, 94.
It was Supersonics.
Super
Yeah, I
Sonic.
think it was
Okay.
Super Sonic, Gary Payne. And the Rain Man, that's when Gary Payne said he had Michael on lock.
I didn't mean
yeah, Gary Payton said.
Gary Payne said, I had him. Michael's like,
He
yeah.
said,
he
said, I just tired him out. He said, I was not worried about that nigga.
He's so that's funny. Yeah, it's
But number 2, I'm sorry, T. I didn't mean to. I just nabbed it.
For me personally, this may heart more than head thinking, but me number 2, I gotta go that 01 Lakers team.
What I tell you, heard what I said? I said Kobe and Shaq. It's not a bad pick.
That's probably honestly. That's why in my head. That's why I'm going number 2 too.
Is that the one that swept through to they met AI?
They
met
AI
AI,
in the
yep.
finals, man.
Yep.
Game 1.
They better than Showtime though.
Yep.
I don't know, bro. Magic, Kareem, James, Worthy,
And
Cooper,
Shaq gonna mangle
Byron
Kareem in the
Scott.
paint. Shaq gonna mangle Kareem in the paint.
No, but
Yeah,
is he gonna stop Kareem?
Nah, he not. But the reason he gonna stop Kareem because Kareem was in foul trouble. Trying to guard him, he in foul trouble. He in foul trouble trying to guard Shaq.
But he gonna be in trouble on that sky hook too.
But Shaq ain't gonna foul him trying to block a side hook.
Don't
He
think
gonna
so?
foul Kareem trying to block, trying to not get back down.
But not only that, who guard Magic? Like 6'8" Magic. You putting Kobe on him?
Yep.
Then who guard Big Game James?
I'm just saying. You said the 01 is better. Who you arguing for? I'm confused. I'm just saying, like,
I'm going Showtime. If we going, I'm going Showtime.
Oh, you going Showtime? No,
I think the Showtime Lakers beat that 01. I don't know, bro. That's tough, bro. Kobe and Shaq have to have like crazy good games, which is possible.
That they would.
Which is
Which they can.
I think it would just come down to who can control the game more. I think Lakers. I said Lakers. I think both Lakers. I think the 01 Lakers would be
Showtime.
Yeah, I think Kobe and Shaq Lakers will be able to control the game a little bit more with Shaq down in the paint. As long as he, I think it's gonna be final Shaq. It's gonna be final Shaq. It's gonna be like game 10 Shaq in the regular season. That Shaq out of shape. It's gonna be final Shaq. Gonna be in shape.
But yeah,
dominant.
Who Derek Fisher gonna guard? Byron Scott. Yeah, Byron Scott, and then Cooper
Byron Scott
and
cook,
Byron
cook,
Scott coming out the bench and doing him dirty. I'm sorry.
Cook his ass. Yeah, I'm about to say, Fish gonna be a casualty of war. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna be a casualty of war.
Well, shit, nah, but remember, that was the matchup though, because Lou started that series, Tyronn Lue, in
Either
01.
way, casualty of war. Either way, they're both
No,
gonna get cooked.
I'm saying, I know that, but
I mean, Lou will still come off the bench, so either one go get hit by.
Yeah, man, and
Yeah,
and
they
and,
get
he,
cooked.
and you don't want to mention that because AI did him terrible. Like, come on, it's a picture that lasts forever. That
Never.
series.
Some
Forever.
t-shirts, some hats, and
That's
everything.
to me, and just this is another, and we can bring our own personal pictures. Something we like to do, bring our favorite pictures. I think that's the best picture, and then for me in NBA history. That's just me. That's my personal favorite picture. And
That's up there for me, man.
there's
That's up there for me.
this is gonna be completely
Subjective. It's,
subjective.
all
Like,
opinion based.
that's my favorite picture. I don't think there's a better picture.
It's up there, man. It's up there for me. It's definitely had a huge impact on the culture.
Woo!
Huge impact on me, just us
Everybody
being
wanted to
that
step
age.
over somebody. That was
Watching that
disrespectful.
shit, bro. You like that made you want to go out there and hoop and cross money and make them fall and hop over them, bro. It made you want to do that shit.
and it wasn't just like a regular season game. It was on the biggest stage of them all, bro. The NBA Finals.
Everybody, it was the only game on TV. Everybody watching that shit.
And it might have not been as cool if anybody else did it but AI though. Like, cause it's AI
Yeah.
and he's a hood nigga.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It's like,
Like,
you know he one of us. You know he one of us.
It's
You
Bubba
know he
Chuck.
one of us. You know he one of us, man.
Yeah.
You know he represents
Yeah.
the hood.
Like, come on.
He's like, you know what this is.
Oh ass nigga.
You know what this
sorry,
is,
sorry. But that's what he was saying though. I know it because I just know that's what he was saying.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out, man. Shout out Bubba Chuck.
Bubba Chuck, man. But yeah, I think it's gonna be unanimous. I think ultimately it's coming out next week, matter of fact. So we'll see who they have the number one team. Pretty much, we all think it's unanimous going to be that Chicago Bulls team.
Yeah.
It's just like 72-10. That was crazy. They
Championship.
thought it was possible.
Best player of all time.
And then they finished the deal. That's the big, because I mean, you give it to the Warriors if they finish the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Because the Warriors definitely had the best collection of talent of all time. Probably, but you got finish the deal. You got Jordan, the best player of all time. Still, they're gonna get the nod for sure.
For sure.
And if you ask me, I think they are the best team of all time.
I think so too. I mean, just off the numbers alone, just because they had the best record, like that 72-10 is not an easy feat. And then to finish the deal, and once you see it makes it even better that the 73-9 team lost, because it's like, look, man, this regular season they still was good in the playoffs. G.
And don't forget you got that Black Jesus.
Yes. Oh God. Now, I mean, because Mike is come on, man. Mike like call slam, like, bro. If y'all don't, okay, Mike, you know we were gonna do it anyway. He's not literally gonna do that, but you get the point.
Yeah, facts.
I think might need to do that because, like I said, just bringing up like these things, like the 04 Pistons, like 46, bro.
46 for them. That's crazy. But I mean, I honestly, that probably might be a little too high for them. If you ask me, might be a little too high. If you go back and look at all the talent and other teams, it might be a little too high. I gotta think about it. I don't know.
Next week,
good team though.
Next week though, I do want y'all to come with y'all favorite picture, brothers. Of this.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna come with y'all already said Iverson, so I'll come with my 1B. I'll come. So just so it's new, I'll come with my 1B.
We doing NBA or the sports in general?
NBA.
Yeah. Okay.
And then every week we'll do something different. Another sport or level.
Yeah, we can do. All right, but we'll do that. We'll do that.
Yeah. That was. It's been some crazy moments. Even this year, I think it wouldn't be a pick. It could be a pick, but Steph just shooting that shot and kind of like where he like trying to turn to the crowd and like this, and it's like they showed it like this season alone had some great pictures.
No, I did.
You just like, oh my God, this is
all the. Oh yeah, I think Ja too. Pictures Ja got, man. Ja got some crazy pictures.
He could easily be on that list. I mean,
he got some crazy pictures.
The old school's kind of like list out on it because the camera quality just so crazy now. So like it is what it is. Sorry,
but that's why I respect the like that Iverson pick, because like you had to get that moment like right there, that perfect time. And back then, like now it's kind of easier because everybody can take a picture.
The cameras do the work for you a lot of the times. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I got one. I shoot, and they just do a lot of the work for you. If you don't know what you're doing, they can do it for you.
Right.
Coming from a person that doesn't always know what he's doing, I'm all right, but like, you know, when I'm not, the camera is great.
All right. Last thing I got, two more things before we got it. We got to touch the Tank fight before we got out of here. But then, what y'all think?
He gonna beat up Haney too, just so you know. He gonna win this fight this weekend, and
I
Haney
agree.
catching them hands.
We
We
gonna
think
beat.
Haney next. You think
We
he
gonna,
next?
we gonna
Yeah,
get there.
he said what's up. He's gonna beat his ass. Period.
We gonna get there. What y'all think? Hating ass Nick Saban, hating on.
Yeah, man. Nick
You
Saban
know-
is a straight up hater, bro.
That was a bad move too,
Terrible move, bro. It's a terrible look, bro. Terrible look.
especially from a program like his, where you like, bruh, stop it. The boosters are showing love.
Like,
Don't
come
do
on,
that.
bro. Come on.
You just salty like that? You that salty? Because
Yeah.
guess what? That means Nick Saban was in that kid's room.
Mm-hmm.
You know he was. What's
And he
up,
said,
man?
no, it's your deal. And say yes to that deal. That's why you mad. That's why you really mad. Like,
And
just
they-
because you doing a better job of not getting caught than everybody else is, apparently, allegedly, you know, don't mean nothing, bro.
And $1 million, that's a lot of money. He's getting paid, but come on, bro.
Come
They
on,
all
dog.
getting not getting $1 million.
Come on,
I
dog.
believe that when Deion said they ain't getting him. Deion said,
Yeah.
bro, I know where the bag getting dropped off. He ain't getting
Yeah.
the bag been getting dropped off. He said it. Bag been getting dropped off. It ain't $1 million. Don't do that.
Right.
Yeah, it's classless, man. Calling out both Deion and Texas A&M, bro. It's like, bro, you the winningest coach in college football history. If we really want to dig dirt on you, and shit,
Bro,
it make
they're paying players.
yeah, 100%.
Definitely.
Before NIL, they were playing. You don't have to pay. Now it's so many ways that you can pay the players. Now they're paying. They've been paying players.
Whether they
Exactly.
give them a job, or they give them a job, they're only working. They've been paying players, bro. Every level of every
Like
division.
They give
Division
them a
1,
job.
Division 2. Yeah, they give them jobs, bro. They be out there being caddies. Like, bro,
They make it $100 an hour.
yeah, like, come on. Being a caddy, working an hour a day, they come home with $3,000. Come on, bro. You're not a caddy. You're being a athlete, a college athlete. That's what you're getting paid to be.
That's why I don't know why Nick said anything, dog. Because like
He shouldn't.
you put a target on
Well,
your
you know,
back,
well,
man.
Just
I
like
do know.
Dabo
I'll
said.
tell you-
Dabo said, dig up his history. They don't want to do that. You're gonna find some dirt on him for
Well,
real.
What
Jimbo.
it is, and he
Jimbo,
apologized.
y'all bad, Jimbo.
He apologized. What happened is
course
he
he
didn't. He likes the fact that he has that top class every year, and now that he's not getting all the talent because people can pay openly because they didn't have the blueprint as well, or they just couldn't do it as good as Nick Saban, or Nick Saban just doesn't piss people off. He's paying off the right people. You know, he was salty because now it's a little bit harder to corner the market.
But it's not like he had the 10th, 15th, 20th work. Bro, this nigga was number 2.
I get you. I'm just telling you why. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just telling you why. But when you used to winning, when you don't win 5 out of the last 7 championships, you know what I'm saying?
This nigga got mad.
It's hard when you're not number 1.
In recruit, this nigga got mad. He finished his second in recruiting, bro. Come on, now.
I know, bro. And he's paying the hell out of. Listen, okay, let's say Travis Hunter got $1 million. That's cool, but he's paying 10 players $200,000 each. So you feel me? It levels out. It
Man.
levels out. Shit.
Hey, Nick need to chill out somewhere, man. For
I
they
think
Rick
I
team
think
a
it
little
was I think he just should be quiet because this is how you piss people off and then your dirt comes out, honestly.
bit. Exactly.
And,
That's
and
why
Nick is a great
Warner.
coach, but this is the type of ways that your dirt comes out. And he slipped, and that's why he apologized ASAP. He just was salty. And, you lose the championship. Yeah, the NIL deal here, and then he's like, I don't know what possessed him to do because he's a very level-headed man. He just salty, and then I don't think it was a race thing. I think it was more of a I'm salty, I'm not first thing.
Yeah, I mean, and it just seems more like he's being a hater because it's a team. Because he talked about like that Deion and then a team who beat him this year too.
Yep.
But I will say this: like this helped college football. Texas A&M, Alabama will be probably the highest game watched this year, just to see what those two will do.
Shout out to Ohio State. We won championships this year.
I ain't jumping out that window, but I hope,
No
I hope you're right.
I pick him
You're
every
right.
season though. So
I hope you're right. Yeah, it's like you pick Duke every year, man. It ain't happened in a long time, but hey.
when the last time y'all only have 1 year in front of us to win a champ? No. I lied. Y'all won that beat.
Yeah, chill. Y'all won what? 2015? 16? 16, right?
Which was Jaleel
Ja.
Okafor.
Who was Ja?
I sent you the one shining moment in the group chat. I can't.
I think it was 16, right?
I won't lie to you. That was
15 was Ja Justice. Justice wins though, man. That guy.
that let me
Underachieving.
man.
Underachiever, man.
He
I called it.
had
I
so
call
much
both of them.
promise, man, and
I
that's
call
just
both of them being ass. I don't say ass. I call both of them not achieving in the league. Not saying I'm proud of it, but I called it.
Another topic.
you call
Another
it.
topic, another topic we're gonna do here in the next few weeks once we hit the dead season, man. Just take a look back on some of the legendary.
2015, you was right, brother.
school
2015.
2015?
2015, you was right.
15. My bad, too. What you saying?
Sorry.
Now, something we're gonna do here in the future. Just take a look back at some of the most legendary high school basketball recruiting classes, man. Because I seen a few of them pop up on my timeline. It's like, bro, damn, all of them was in the same class.
Let me
Hey,
ask y'all this.
watching them videos.
Let me ask y'all this. Who had the harder mixtape? John Wall or Austin Rivers?
John Wall.
Ooh, I don't know, bro. John Walls was crazy, but Austin Rivers was crazy too. Like
Man,
I thought he was in everything, bro.
Brandon Jennings is crazy.
Yes.
Brandon Jennings is crazy.
Yep.
Seven, whatever his name is.
Seven Woods.
Seven Woods was
Hey,
crazy too.
Tar Heel. I was Tar Heel alum. He went to Tar Heel alum. He went.
But
to
he
yeah.
his mixtape kind of lose a little fear because he was so garbage in college.
Yeah,
it was like,
so trash. He was a man.
uh,
He peaked at his 8th grade year. I said he peaked 8th grade year.
livest 8th grade mixtape ever.
But he was the best 14-year-old I ever seen in my life. I kid you not.
My favorite one that slept on, but it's because he didn't go to.
Save it. Don't say it. Save it.
Yeah, for the show.
Save
it. That's a good topic. I say that for the show. We do it to you. Write it down. Write it down.
I'm not gonna forget it, cause, bruh.
Yeah, tell us off here now.
I'm not gonna forget it, cause, bro.
I gotta know you gotta tell us off here.
This whole mixtape, bro, was crazy. But yeah, we gonna get to that. We gonna get.
What's my boy for the I'm acting like my daddy. What's my boy for the Pelicans name?
Zion.
Who?
Zion.
Yeah, Zion. Yeah, you know his was crazy too.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
But I think Zion was the last year. Do they even do high school mixtapes like that anymore? Like
they don't be as prolific no more, man. Zion was the last one.
I used to think I was trash, and I'm like, man, I'm busting niggas' ass, but like this nigga would kill me. Like I'm going 16?
Like what? How he 16? What the fuck?
Bro, we was like a nigga when he was a sophomore, bro. Like, yeah.
Zion and Melo is the last dudes I remember being like the viral guys of high school mixtapes. I don't know.
Hey, just a fun fact: Seven Woods is still playing college basketball.
Yeah, he is. He transferred to South Carolina, right? South Carolina.
Morgan State. He went to South Carolina, transferred again. He plays for. He's coming up on his last season with the Morgan State Bears.
Morgan State. He's just going like to lower and lower levels, bro.
Bro, this nigga got to be like 24, bro. Like 24,
25, bro. How old is this nigga?
But you know, he getting that COVID year. You know, they gave him extra season. He getting his COVID season.
He running it out. He ain't playing. He gonna play until he can't play in college no more. I don't blame him. I would too.
He's an NCAA champion though. So shout out to him. South Carolina basketball. Shout out to him. Well, so he wasn't a slouch in high school. He won South Carolina Mr. Basketball. He just didn't get any better.
Well, and then arrival Dennis Smith the next year. I heard it.
He what happened, bro? I'm gonna say it. I'm like a hater. I've been saying this a lot. He shouldn't have went to North Carolina because I hate to say this. Y'all already know where I'm going with this.
Roy Williams.
Roy Williams.
I knew it.
But you know what though? You right though. Some people
go there as a top 5 recruit. He kill your career. As you come in as a killer, like he gotta be like a Cole Anthony killer, or he gonna kill your career.
Yeah, you're right. Like he would have probably been You got to go to somebody to fish your scheme, or you just got to go where you gonna play.
Yeah, go where they
I don't
going.
even
Where they
remember him
going.
being on the floor personally.
He barely played his freshman year, bro. He barely played like Roy Williams. He barely played freshman. And I don't care how good you are, he barely played you.
Over him, I can't even remember. He wasn't that great, but he was like he just played good, and it was like, oh, whoop, he's locked in. You know,
he barely played you, bro. Like he barely played Nasir Little. Like Nas came out of high school supposed to be a top 5 pick, bro. A top 3 pick out of high school. North Carolina, he went there, but like he dropped like 8 or some shit, top 10. Still ain't bad, but still like damn. Like they killed their draft stock, bro. Lost millions.
The best he can hope for now is and I hope that this happens for him. He balls out of Morgan State and gets to go overseas and have a good career.
Crazy to say, he probably could have went overseas already if he wanted to, man. I probably would have probably.
If you play for North Carolina or Duke, you can go overseas. Period.
Like I would have after North Carolina. I'm down. I don't want overseas, man. He probably still had hoops in the league.
Yeah, for real though. I mean that seriously. Yeah. Even if you don't play, somebody will pick you up. Like it might not be the best league at first, but you still gonna be getting
paid. You still gonna make a good living over there. You know, he probably still had dreams going to the league though.
Yeah, so did I. Anyways,
I said, don't we all? Don't we all? Don't we all?
But I ain't gonna keep going lower and lower though. Like
where are you, Morgan State? Like,
but he's just playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? I would take my COVID year too. Why not? He didn't. What happened when South Carolina won? He got one more season.
I would say
why not? I don't want to go to class. That's why.
But now I mean,
come on,
NIL deal.
Come on, hey,
if he get a good NIL deal.
I'm cool, bro.
I can't let that slide. Come on, T. He's going to class, but come on, bro. He done already graduated. He taking who? Come on, man.
He chilling, bro. He chilling
with he only 23. He the man. He chilling with the chicks.
Is he the man?
Yes, still the man. I care. He's a transfer, and he is the man on that little Morgan State team. Yes,
campus. He probably
on campus. I can't say he's the man on the court. On campus, he's the big-time transfer. He came from North Carolina.
I'll probably go overseas though. I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably go overseas.
Yeah, I know. I'd have played my 5th year. You ain't never gonna.
Unless you got a good NIL deal coming, I'm going overseas, bro. Unless you got a good NIL deal coming, I'm gonna go start my career. So I at least get a good foot in with some team over here good. Because you could be like PJ Tucker. You know, he went overseas 5 years, then came to the league. Now look at him, champion. Could have been something like that. Instead of being comfortable. You know, you staying here, you comfortable. You're in college, you the man on the small campus, you comfortable, but putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation probably could have better benefit him in the future. Possibly.
I'm saying is he even getting better?
Is he even playing?
He's probably working on his game.
Bro, I watched a couple. I mean, Ash a big SEC fan. She watched like Kentucky games. I watched a couple South Carolina games. I ain't even see him in the game, bro. I saw him in the bench. I was like, okay, 7. My guy 7. I see him on the team, but I ain't even see him in that. Some game I saw he was in the game, but he still wasn't doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
This is what he said. And then we can move on. I found a story. It was in March. He's like, I'm happier than I ever been. It's crazy. He says, no one shoots her. That's him. Point stops for himself or even flashes inside the grin. And he said, aside from the sparsely placed head nod, no one bothers me at all. It's a scenario I've really chased for 9 years. Things are a lot different for me now, and I love that.
Hey, that's all that matters, man. If he happy, I'm happy, bro.
Yeah, I believe a portion of it because when you performing. Well, this is what happened. Let me tell you the real, and then we can move on. When you performing well, it's like, hey, bro, you that nigga, let me get a picture with you. It's like, hey, yeah. And when you're not, it's like, bro, you was cool, but you shitty as fuck for real. Like you had that, you had that little mixtape, bro. But you ain't like, look at you, you's a bomb. Like you's a bomb. You on a team though, but you's a bomb. Yeah. That's what that is.
Just didn't live up to the hype.
And I was gonna say, like, what you mean? Like,
what can you say because you're not really performing well? So I would hate that as well. I'm telling you, that's what it is.
Okay, because I was thinking he meant the other way around. Like, I was like, bro, you ain't been doing shit, so who gonna want a picture with you? But okay, they're probably like,
that's all it was.
Haggling, right? Probably haggling him.
7 wood and niggas know. Look, that's the guy that did. The white people. Yeah. That's the guy that did the had that video. He's been dunking since he was 2.
He don't want the fame. That's what it was. He didn't want the fame. But
Well,
came with
I think he did, but once he realized he wasn't like fame worthy,
He getting the fame for the wrong reasons. That's
yeah,
what he
exactly.
realized.
There it is.
He's instead of being like cool guy, he's a butt of jokes.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
he don't want to be the butt of jokes, which is understandable. I don't want to be about anybody's jokes either, so I get it.
but that's on you for not getting better.
Damn, see,
Well, he blamed Roy Williams, so is it on him? He could have. Sometimes the wrong system will fuck you over, though. That's why it's very important to pick the right college.
even if you're not good, if you go to the right college and get blasted into the spotlight, he still would have been a one and done and got drafted possibly.
He
He
had
got the league,
It's
and been rich and
important to
bad.
pick the right school,
that's-
like because like. I'm a shooter. I'm just thinking about myself. If I go to a school that doesn't like to have people run off screens and stuff like that, I look like trash. But if I go to another school that liked to do that back in the day when I was hooping, I would have looked very successful.
That's his choice. He had hella scholarship offers. He chose.
He did.
Yeah, but
North Carolina.
it's the I call it the North Carolina, the Duke.
I don't
That's
want
at Kentucky. Those are the basketball picks, and then in college, it's the Ohio State and your Alabama.
Dennis Smith Jr. went to NC State, still won first.
I
He
understand.
should have went the
what you're saying, but,
seventh
like,
route. He went the team route.
It's like it's hard to turn down those offers because it's
Yeah,
like
no
everybody
schools.
wants to go there. It's the fancy pick. You just got to have the right. As a kid, you got to have the right person in your ear. Like, hey, bro, I know Ohio State is offering you, but you're not going to play. I know that you're great, but you're not going to play there. Think about it. Oh, well, I'm great. Yeah, you great, but like they got a senior there. A junior there, a sophomore there that's going to play at least 2 more
And
seasons.
you gotta know the coach. You gotta know the coach don't like to play freshmen over no veteran sophomore that he has. Because I think he only had a sophomore. I think it was Joe Barry was from over the time.
But people,
He didn't have a sophomore at the time, but
Ohio
Joe Barry was
kid
better.
growing up- but think about yourself. You Ohio kid growing up, and you a football guy growing up in Ohio State your whole life, and Ohio State shoots your offer, and then
As far as
let's say BG, and then what's another school? UC sent you an offer. Not today's UC. I'm talking about UC, our UC when we was
Now you gotta think. If I'm him, now if you him, he probably thinking he gonna go to North Carolina average 20.
exactly. You're right.
But outside looking in, you gotta know it's not possible. Ain't no top recruit went there and did that though. You gotta think ain't no top recruit who went there and did that under Roy Williams. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna pull OJ Mayo. I'm gonna go to a non-basketball school and average my 20, go to the league. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to a SC.
Right. But OJ Mayo had the right people in his ear.
Yeah, telling him like, now take the 100,000 and go to SC, bro.
Exactly. I know that.
Take the 100 racks, OJ. Take the 100 racks, bro.
He's offering you 250. Trust me, you'll make a lot more money if you take the 100 at USC.
Take that.
Hell, even Ben Simmons went to LSU, though, so it's like
You got to have the right people in your ear.
You gotta go somewhere that's
Ben
gonna
Simmons would've
focus
been
on
good anywhere,
you,
but you
bro.
gotta have the
Now
right
I
people
know
in
that's a good program. North Carolina's a good program, but look at the coach. He's a great coach, but he's gonna focus on the team. What are you focused on right now, Seventh? Now you gotta look at your skill set too, Seventh. You're not the best. You're a flashy player. You gotta go somewhere that's gonna let you get easy buckets because you can't play in the system, bro. You can't play in the system. You can't score.
I think he's a one and done if he goes to Kentucky. Just
absolutely.
Looks. Yeah, he goes.
Even if he goes like any school that's gonna focus on him. He's going to average 15, 18 points a game. He's going to be for one and done.
Make a couple millions, probably be out the NBA in 2 years.
Yep, he's going to go be a top 10 pick and be ass and be out the league in 4 years. But hey,
but you made your money.
Made the league and got paid. You know what I'm saying?
And honestly, he had to look at it because before him, who was the last, like you said, Rand, who was the last like big recruit Roy Williams had that came into play right away?
Harrison fucking Barnes, 2008. Crazy, bro. Crazy thing about it. Now I say that. Let me think. That's probably right. I said that top of my head. That's top of my head.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Top of my head.
Sound about right.
Harrison. I'm talking like bona fide, like top 5 recruits. I'm talking here. Like I ain't talking like no 100. Like top 100. I'm talking about top 10, 15, like a 5-star nigga. Like Harrison Barnes, like one of the top niggas in the class when he came out. He came out balling too. But he was different, man. He had a different skill set.
Is he still in the league?
He is. I think he played for Sacramento last time I checked.
Man, I know he wish he wasn't point shaving in that final.
I'm about to say that he wish you wouldn't build them houses, man.
He ain't that. He don't suck that bad, bro. He was point shaving. Can't nobody tell me that.
Build them, man. I don't know, man.
He was point shaving.
I don't know.
Had to be, bro. He's not
Hey,
that
he
garbage.
still at the max
I was-
though. He still at the max after that shit, man. I was shocked. I was like, somebody still offering 80 mil?
Bro, he was point shaving, bro. If he shot 23s, he probably, and I don't know. I'm saying if he shot 23s, he probably only made 2.
Nah, that's about right. That's about right, bro. It was that bad.
All right, Tank
He
fights.
can shoot.
Tank fights this weekend. Obviously, we're all picking Tank, correct?
It's gonna be a good fight, but it's gonna be a knockout.
Yeah, I'm going Tank.
8th round.
Last time I was a little overconfident in Tank. I'm gonna go knock out 10th.
Knockout.
Hopefully sooner.
Knockout. I'm gonna knock out in 6. I'm not gonna knock out in 6. Tank gonna come in, put in weight. This is the highest. This is the highest. What is that? It would say the most sold out show in Barclays for a boxing fight.
He need to knock this guy out in 6 or less.
And then go whoop Haney.
Because last fight I ain't gonna lie, last fight if it went to decision, he probably would have lost. And on my card, I would have had him losing unless he won the last like 2-3 rounds straight. Because he was down in the cards. So what do you want?
Oh yeah, Floyd had an exhibition fight this week. I don't know if anybody knew or cared, but
I didn't care. My brother texted me like, "You knew Floyd?"
Oh, he actually had it. I thought he canceled it.
no, he had it. He beat dude up, but it wasn't impressive or nothing.
I didn't know it was on. He did a terrible job promoting it.
Yeah, no one cared.
He made like $50 million.
Shout out to Floyd, man.
You're
That motherfucker's a genius, man.
you hear me though, Ren? He made like $50 million.
That's all that matters to him. He like, I don't give a fuck if you watch it or not, nigga. I made 50 million. You hear that part? I don't care if I knew about it or not. I made 50 million. And the fact that you hear about it, I mean, I spent less money promoting it.
Shout out Canelo, Triple G, fight September, 3rd time.
And then he say after he whoop his ass, he rematching the dude that just kicked his ass.
We're smart.
Yeah, that's very smart.
Smart money moves, smart business wise. Like, because if you do happen to lose to do it again,
I was
then
about
it's
to
like,
say, if
do-
you lose him again.
do we really want to see Triple G, Canelo 3rd time if you lose twice in a row?
Probably not, brother. I'm gonna be real with you, kid. Hello, you my nigga though, but probably not, dog.
Yeah, facts. Boston and Miami going at it.
At this point, even if he loses the fight against Triple G, I still watch the fight against other dude again. Just because it's like if he loses Triple G,
Oh no!
I ain't bro. if he lose-
No.
I would, bro.
I expect him to knock Triple G out. And
Oh,
if
I ain't
it's
expecting that, bro.
close,
I ain't
It
expecting
ain't
Triple G,
close.
man. Triple G, I think Triple G won the what fight I said? The first one?
He
Second
won
one?
the first one. The first one was a
Yeah.
draw.
I said Triple G won the first one. I won't be surprised if Triple G won this fight. He is older.
Triple G, oh man,
He is, but I would not be surprised if he won this fight.
Nah,
Especially after just seeing what I just saw for Canelo, I would not be surprised if Triple G won this fight.
they're different fighters. Like bro, like dude was much taller than
But
than
Canelo didn't look overly impressed with me either. He wasn't showing me anything. I was like, all right, I see still looking. Nah, bro, I wasn't impressed.
he couldn't get comfortable. If dude jabbing, you can't get on this side of him. Yeah,
Hey, you see a blueprint now. Now I know Triple G ain't as big as dude was, but you see a blueprint, bro. Try to follow the blueprint.
huge difference when it comes to boxing. He ain't
Follow
got that
blueprint.
reach. Might get a fight party or something in September for that.
we'll do it.
I think that's the next big fight of the year. So
We'll do it. Well,
Monsters.
I'm hearing rumors that Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence signed that paperwork, and they just ain't told us yet. So we'll see. Keep your ears up for it.
They probably got a date announced to
that'd
announce
probably,
it.
that'd probably be a November fight.
Yes, that's the fight I've heard. You know, I got the inside track, but the inside track ain't always on. So
If Canelo,
I'm hearing it's supposed to be a November bout.
yeah, I'll say Canelo Triple G in September. They're probably November. So yeah, all right. As long as we see it, I'm here.
I'm with it.
I'm here for it. All right, man. This has been Down to the Wire 513, episode 234. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all rocking out with us as always. You get to follow on everything Down to the Wire 513.
513.
Gonna wrap this up so I can get to the crib and watch this Boston Miami. Boston's up 1,
Yes, sir.
544.
544.
Mm.
So for my good brothers, Flyman Rand, Josh Doc Evans, the Taryn Bland, we'll catch y'all next time whenever we see y'all. Because we don't know. We'll make it up as we go. But until next time, man.
What?
Yeah.
Stay tapped in.
Hold on.
Might be Friday.
Or what if
Might be Friday, might be
I'll say yeah, we
Thursday. Shit, it might be
maybe yeah, we
Saturday
don't
on
know.
live,
We
might
Oh,
be Sunday on live.
okay.
Yeah, so we
Hey,
can-
hey,
We don't
to the
know.
viewers, they had me worried. Like, is this the last show? Hold on.
I missed that meeting. Hold on.
Is this an offset situation? Am I getting kicked out the band? Hold on. Wait a minute.
I sold the show.
Hold on. What's happening? You might see y'all
Oh.
tomorrow. From that perspective, we good.
You never know.
You never know, man. Just stay tapped in. You never know, man. Stay tapped in.
But the actual episode next week, Wednesday,
Yes, sir.
around 8:30.
Actual official pod episode, but yeah.
Check out our IG, man. We putting a lot more content on there. Show us the love. The IG is really building, and we want y'all to interact with us on there. If you want to hop on a live, let us know, and we're gonna talk about it.
You know it.
Big facts. Big facts. So until the next time, we out.
Deuces.